Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Transmissions from Colony 1. If you'd like more TFCO content, outtakes, music, recap episodes, and a whole bunch more we've got planned, sign up at patreon.com/TFCOMarsPod and visit tfco.us for more details. Okay, enough with all that. Let's jump into episode 407, Mirage. Enjoy! Previously on Transmissions from Colony 1.
Steady.
Murdoch, Omar. Yes!
Stable and steady.
We're airborne.
What seed banks are we going to?
Svalbard, Millennium, and a vegetable seed vault in Taiwan.
Where will our homes be?
We print them. We use in-situ materials to create permanent, radiation-resistant structures.
We need to spread out. To increase our already weak odds at survival, we will need to split up. These meg sites. This is where we'll need to build them.
Build what?
Towns. Each meg facility will have a town printed and constructed around them.
The close approach launch window will be arriving in 49 days.
49 days?
49 days, Commander? That's it?
Well, see you in 39 days, Commander.
Safe travels.
Captain Rachel Yoshida will be piloting Phoenix 2 to London, and it will travel south to the Millennium Seed Bank in West Sussex. After completing her objectives there, she will fly to Svalbard Global Seed Vault for further withdrawals at the Arctic base. The second mission will be flying out in Phoenix 1 to Taiwan. The World Vegetable Center facility resides in Tainan City. I will be in command of this mission. We both take off at dawn the following morning.
Gemini 12, Care 238. Supply landing base in Amazonas Planitia, Mars. Okay. That should do for the sector.
Copy. 18 down, 10 more to go. Colony 1 to landing basin. Sam, I finished drawing up the mission details for your ore extraction EVA to the WASP. Uploading to your server now.
Copy, Abby. Thanks. Over and out.
1,120 different supply capsules we're trying to land. Ambitious.
You think there will be enough ore deposits from the Olympus Mons magma flows? It's Olympus Mons. There'll be enough.
The eruption lit up the WASP like a firecracker. You know there's going to be deposits after an event like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Did Luke ever find an answer to his 3D printer heating issue?
Yeah. He's repurposing 3 RTGs from some extra temporary housing units.
3 RTGs?
He's the 3D printing specialist. I trust him.
Isn't that a bit overkill?
I'm not going to be sleeping with it. But when the temperature falls below -100 Celsius, no better way to keep this sulfur concrete in a liquid state.
Well, seems to be working well enough.
This will work, Chloe. We've 3 more printers for MECTI 2, 3, and 4. We use these printers to create our 4 towns all at once.
4 at once?
And if these initial blueprints are any indication, we can put together an entire town in approximately 20 weeks. No more than 6 months, I am certain of that.
20 weeks?
Mm-hmm. We'd still have to lay the cables and construct the fusion reactor, so on and so forth, but I estimate with confidence that within a standard Earth year, we'll have a town ready to go. And with 4 printers going at once, oh yes.
Huh. Do you have an idea of where these first printed towns are going to be? Here. Al Kahira Vallis, Cairo Valley. 3,400 kilometers away. I've already drawn up a safe course for the rovers to take. Here's Alkahira, and here's us at Colony 1.
My God.
A safe course? You're saying it's safe? This will not be light-hearted Mantis. And if it's any consolation, I'm going with Luke and Pete. It's such a long drive.
That's Toronto to Calgary, Kaya.
This is the closest make site we've come up with.
Nicole and Vasily are going much, much further than we are, and in more demanding terrain.
That's supposed to make me feel comfortable with all this.
Also, we're even going to wait for an extra week as to eliminate any lingering concerns about my physical ability.
That's not even... How long of a drive is this? 5 days, to and from Colony 1 to Cairo Valley. Uh-huh. And you're taking this road-paving rover with you too?
We are not taking them with us. I program all same GPS coordinates to Cairo Valley into its computer, and will leave it alone to slowly print at its own pace. It'll take much longer to get there, as these centering machines we're attaching will be paving roads for us. If any course adjustments are required, the rover's sensors will tell us, and we can make any corrections from the command center. NASA did it with the first rovers. We can do it too. The first one should be ready by the time we set out in 2 weeks, right?
It should. If I can get these 3,400 location sensors made in time.
What are these for? Anytime we're driving these roads and, for instance, there's a storm, the rover's GPS will lock onto these sensors to guide us back on course. The sintering machine will plant one of these every kilometer. Huh. And how many do you have made?
Almost 800. I think I'd rather be sitting in a rover with Connor Nye going to the South Pole than this.
Thermonuclear extraction EVA, Day 9. Master Rover 1. Man Alvarez, 1,624.81 kilometers from Colony 1.
Look, I understand Fedora's reservations, but until our greenhouses are built and providing us with another source of nitrogen, the amount I'm requesting is mandatory. Submit the order, Pete.
You sure it's ready to send, Nicole? Nicole? I mean, the chamber still looks a little...
I'll pass it along, Vasily. Gonna work some more on this electrolysis chamber prototype before bed. Safe driving out there, and don't forget to bring back some choice picks. Over.
Mr. Rover 1, over and out. So he can strap the extra tanks to the outside of the ship if he's so concerned about storage space. What bug?
Yeah.
Alright. Master Rover 1 to Colony 1 CC.
I think it's still too big, Nicole.
Nicole, Abby, we received your updated magnet forge blueprints and forwarded them off to Walter. They're in their THUs by now, so he'll be able to give it a good look over before they turn in.
Nicole, this is Paul. I'm looking over these updated blueprints, and you did decrease the size by 5%, right?
See?
Yes, of course. Walter requested a 5% decrease. I'm looking at his notes right now. Fuck. You want to take over?
I'm trying to convince Pete and Fedora that nitrogen doesn't exist on Mars. I've got my own fires to extinguish.
There are 3 people here, if you remember.
Walter just confirmed receipt of your update. Maybe it should be enough. We'll get in touch with him once you stop for the night. Colony 1 over. Copy that, Abby. Won't be too much longer. Master Rover 1 over and out. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's see. I don't understand why they're not seeing it. Why not?
You know, I can give you an honest opinion.
Another month of this.
I hear you.
October 26th, 2057. Phoenix 1 solar cargo jet. 31,000 feet in altitude. Over Siberia.
This is Phoenix 1. Flying at coordinates 58.171 north latitude, 134.78 east longitude. This is the Phoenix 1 solar cargo jet. There is a crew of 7 people on board. We are open on all channels, seeking any emergency and non-emergency signals that may be open and hearing our call to please confirm receipt of this message and to report your location and situation immediately. If you hear this message, please report your location and situation immediately. Over.
Good, Felix. Enter the text into the Russian translator and send it out now.
On it.
Don't forget the Morse code too.
Not sure if this translation is going to be exact. Probably would have helped to bring Nastasha on this trip, or Fedor. Oh well.
You really expecting no response, Commander?
Never know.
Starting Morse code translation now.
Good.
Shall we translate it in Japanese and Korean and Mongolian too?
Let Felix do his job, Omar.
Phoenix 2 solar cargo jet. Over London Heathrow Airport.
Flap standing by.
500.
Still no VASI.
You saw London on the flyover, right? Don't expect any landing guidance, Ava.
Holland, keep those spotlights pointed towards the runway.
Ever landed by moonlight before?
1 or 2 times, yes.
Watch your pitch. Not too much.
Gear down and arm spoilers.
Approaching
Ready
minimum.
to deploy reverses when we land.
Minimum.
Spoilers armed. Here we go.
100.
Landing legs on.
Steady, ready to flare up.
50. 40.
Stand by.
30. 20.
Flare up.
10.
Touchdown.
Autos off, deploying reversers.
Flaps at full.
Extending spoilers. Breathe easy, Holland. We're good.
Retract the flaps. Holland, shut down the radar. Scott, play your distress call.
Retracting flaps.
Disarm spoilers. Thrusting down on reversers. Continuing decel.
Spoilers disarmed.
Welcome to London. It's barely after 3 in the morning, UTC. I'm going to bring us over to that row of solar trucks next to the north runway and see if we can get them charging at dawn. If all goes smoothly, we'll be in Hayward's Heath before sundown. I'll try to make sure that's the last time we land at night.
Solar cargo jet. Tainan Airport. Taiwan Island.
Commander, I saw a line of big trucks in the hangar just now. Possible transport?
If they're solar powered, they'll do the trick.
Yes?
Commander.
I've flown over Shanghai dozens of times. Never seen the city so dark. I'd hoped that there
Jiao.
would be... Yes, Alvarez.
We made it. Let's get to the facility, grab these seeds, and get over to Jarvis Island.
Right. We've got work to do getting those trucks up and running. Felix, play the broadcast.
Stand by.
Commander.
Alvarez, Ben will need assistance with these trucks, and you need to get your transport ready for the supply rescue mission to Taipei. There must be survivors. Let's get going, Alvarez. Lots to do and little time to do it.
Downtown London.
About 60 kilometers on 23 down to Hayward's Heath. Traffic won't be an issue.
Incredible.
What?
Look at this city.
You've never been to London?
That's not what I'm getting at. I think I'm still struggling to acclimate to this new Earth. The designs, structures, these environments humanity's created here. After being gone from Earth for so long and now experiencing a vacant London, it's like I'm seeing things in a different light.
I don't know. It feels like a ghost town. It's creepy.
It's gonna be a while before that empty feeling goes away.
Or maybe not at all. Is this what you expected when you came back, Rachel? This?
Once Sam announced what had happened, and once we looked into gamma ray bursts, that didn't make seeing it firsthand any less shocking. What had you guys expected before coming back here?
Up there on the moon? We knew something was up, but what was a mystery.
Yeah. At least it was quick.
There's your answer, Fermi.
The next day, Germination Lab 5, World Vegetable Center, Tainan.
We found brassica on the 4th level of Vault 9. How much of this am I grabbing?
30 seeds of each, and bring them up to us in Lab 5.
Evening, Omar.
Hey, Felix. Commander. Germination test?
Mm-hmm. Wu and Shiyun are checking samples in Lab 6. Felix and I are prepping seeds here. How was your supply run to Taipei?
Not bad. Water, rations, soap, meds, and vitamins. Couldn't find any stockpiles of soup filters, but the CNSA spaceport in Pingtong is just about an hour drive away. We should have everything we'll need.
Good thinking. You'll be close to Kaohsiung too. It wouldn't hurt to do a scout for any survivors. There's millions of people in Kaohsiung. There must be someone there. Any signs of life in Taipei?
You know the answer to that.
Well, maybe in Kaohsiung. Better get going. There must be someone.
Omar, you returned.
You're back.
How was Taipei?
How do you think it was, Rose?
He'll be alright, guys. Sorry, Felix. Let's continue.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions from Colony 1. If you'd like more TFCO content, outtakes, music, recap episodes, and a whole hell of a lot more planned, sign up at patreon.com/TFCO MarsPod. Thanks again, and we'll see you on Mars.